Well, hello. This is about Facilitated Self-Assistance, or FSA, a new program supported by the AARP and the new Fairfield Senior Center. Basically, it's do your own taxes with our help. The program is sponsored by the IRS through its SPEC partnerships, that is stakeholders, partnerships, education, and communication partners. AARP is one of them, in an effort to expand access to free and fast self-prep tax software, increase taxpayer education, and promote self-sufficiency. The facilitation part is by an IRS certified tax preparer. The self part is you, the taxpayer, entering the data, and the assistance is the equipment, software, and guidance provided by the IRS and the AARP through our local certified volunteers. It works simply like this. You prepare the taxes, your own taxes, using our computer and our software, which is Tax Slayer, by the way. You're coached whenever you need help with the tax law or with using the computer, and you prepare your own taxes. Simply, we provide the computer, we provide the software, we're on site to answer most tax law and software questions. We also get email and phone support. We'll have IRS publications and tax aids on site as well. And we'll print out the completed forms for your records or mailing if necessary. And we will e-file your return directly with the IRS, preferably, I'm sure, with direct deposit. Here's a little flow chart to show pretty much how it works. First of all, you got to schedule your appointment. And when you come, bring all the documents that you think you'll need. This is anything that has wage or tax or income information on it, or expenses for that matter. We will give you a liability form, which you'll sign, and basically that says that you're the one who put the data in, so you're responsible for it. And then we'll also set up an IRS account for you that is on the computer, and provide some data sheets for you to enter your data that you can then type into the computer program. Once that's done, you'll log into the Chromebook and Tax Slayer software. In there, you'll follow the prompts, enter your data, check your entries and results, and then we'll transmit your return to the IRS directly from the Chromebook. We'll print you a copy so that you can wait for the IRS acknowledgement at home and make sure you check everything. And basically after that, you're done. Some important notes. We'll be starting to take appointments for Tuesday mornings, and we'll be doing that pretty soon. And that'll be either at 9 or 10:30. And they'll start February 6th and go every Tuesday thereafter. Figure about an hour and a half to familiarize yourself, put in your data. But now we do have limitations, and we're going to cover the scope that we can handle. We can't handle everything at this site, and neither can, it's just too complicated. And then we'll give you a list of bring with and info needed items that you'll need to bring with you. And we'll, as I said, we'll be here to guide you through the process the whole way. Here's the scope. The most important item that is that first one, that you're comfortable using a computer. If not, bring a friend or relative to help you if it's just using the computer. We'll be here to help with both the tax questions and the computer questions. The main items of the scope is number 5. You need to have an AGI, which is your income minus adjustments, of less than $79,000 to be able to use this program. And it's not appropriate for you if you have a complicated income tax form requirements. Rental income, farm income, complicated K-1s, gains and capital gains and losses, futures and options, all that kind of stuff. And we're only doing 2023 returns at this time. Now, what you need to bring with you is this short list. And this is a short list. There are many, many more forms that you may get, and most of them we can't handle. But if you have these forms in general, we can do what you need. But make sure you bring with you your information, your contact information for everybody who's going to be on your taxes. That is, any dependents, anybody that you're going to claim. And of course, we have to have your email, because that's how the IRS is going to be contacting you. Social Security numbers, of course, you should bring your cards or at least your earning statement so you can verify your ITIN. And then things like W-2s, 1099-Rs, SSA 1099s, Gs, dividends and interest, anything that you believe will be necessary for your taxes. We do mention here charitable, education, of course there's taxes, which are deductions, itemized deductions, but you may want to use the standard deduction. And the software will help you through that. And finally, you have the forms we mentioned. You'll get a liability form. Again, that's you saying you put the data in and you certify it. We'll give you another form which allows you to put down your username, password, security questions, the usual things you do when you're on the internet. And you'll assign yourself a PIN number. As far as the ID information needed, again, anybody who you're going to put on your tax return, you have to have their Social Security name, their name, Social Security, date of birth, all that kind of stuff. And particularly for you, you need your mailing address, especially if we're going to end up having to mail something. And one thing we didn't mention before is if you have a security PIN that was issued, an IP PIN that was issued by the IRS, make sure you bring that document. We'll see you in February. Thanks.